Hello everyone. So I was asked to make a video to show you how to set up the Bituniverse bot. So I'm going to show you step by step how to set it up. This bot literally sets up under 5 minutes. Very easy to use and I'll show you how to do it. So first of all, when you type in your bituniverse.org, you're going to come to this page right here. So there are two versions of it to run this bot. A web version, or you can download, if you have an Android device, you can download the Android APK, or you can go to Google Play, type in Bituniverse, download the app from there, right? But if you're using the Apple devices, the only version that's going to work, or the only app is the application is going to work, is you have to use this iOS test flight version. If you go to your Apple device, type in bituniverse.org, go and click a link here. It'll download the app for you, and you can use your Apple devices running this bot. But today I'll be showing you the web version, which is personally also I'm using the web version as well. So if I click on the web version, it'll take you this page, sign in page. Of course, you want to sign up, put your email address in there, put your password in there. It'll send a code to your email address. Check your email address out, put the code here, and sign up. Very easy to set up. Okay. Next is signing in. So I'm gonna sign in my using my email address and password. Okay. Put my password in there. Sign in. Let's see. Boom. Okay. So after signing in, this is the page. This is the first thing you're gonna see. So these are all the exchanges that this Bituniverse is compatible with. So in today we're gonna using Queuecoin. So if I click on Queuecoin here, it's gonna ask me for an API key, a secret key, and a passphrase. So basically, where do I get all these three information from? For this, you have to go to your Queuecoin web page. So if I go to my Queuecoin page, let's see. Then we gotta sign in first, of course. Okay. Yep, not a robot. What? Come on. Don't you forget my password or what? So give me a minute, guys. This should work. Oops. Okay. I don't want to lock this account up. Okay, logged in. I guess too many passwords to remember, so must have using some wrong password. So yeah, once you log into your Queuecoin page, you're gonna come to this main page right here. Then what you gotta do is you have to go to this under your profile. You see this API management. You just click on this API management right here. All right. So once you click the API management, you're gonna go to this API management page. So this is the home page basically. Okay. So let me delete this out first. So for you to set up the API key and API password and the API secret key, you have to click this create API box right here and ask you any API. You can ask you for a name, so you can put anything you want. I'll put this as a test here, and you can choose passphrase. So this is important because you have to have a passphrase. So that passphrase will be needed in your Bituniverse page when you're setting up that API key. So choose your password or a passphrase and hit confirm. Once you hit confirm, it'll ask you for a security verification. So this is just a basic security setup um, for this API to get added. This is the Queuecoin verification process you have to go through. So let me check what my email, and in that email I want to see what the code is. So give me a second here, guys. Alright, so it's 953623. Oops, wait, no, 953623. Okay, and then it's asking me for my Google authentication code. So let me check on that quick as well and put that code in there. Alright, so Let's see, come on. All right, 888-835 and hit submit. Okay, cool. So now you have this key and you have the secret key. Okay, so you're gonna click on this key and then you're gonna go back to your Bituniverse and you're gonna hit that. You're gonna click that API. You're gonna paste that API key right here. I'm sorry, and then go to your secret and you're gonna copy this and go back to your Bituniverse and click this and the paraphrase you put in. Okay, and then before hitting import, what you gotta do is you have to make this change. The reason is because the permission you want to give that bot to do a trade. That's what you're setting this for, right? You want to trade. So you want to hit that, you want to click this trade or check mark this trade. But in order to do that, you have to change this first. Now, before you're hitting save, you want to make sure you have this key saved somewhere. Just for safety, in case something happens, you still have this key, because this key, once I hit that save, this is going to disappear just like this. So click on this trade and click save, and then you're going to put your trading password, and then this disappeared. So you want to make sure you have this key, or you put in this key before you click that change and save, right? So once this is done, you just click import, and basically what it will do, it will link your Bituniverse bot with that Queuecoin exchange. So your API is basically set up to use, right? So I'm not gonna do that because I already have the key imported. But I'll show you my Bituniverse bot next. So once you're done, you're complete with this step. The next step is you go to your Queuecoin. Sorry. So let me log in here. So I'm gonna show you my running bot as well. So this is my account right here. Okay, let me type in the Google authentication code. Okay. So once you log in, this will come to this page. If your API is set up properly, you're gonna see right here. So this is what you're gonna see right here. And what you gotta do is, since you already linked your Queuecoin with your Bituniverse, you have the option of running any pairs that is in the Queuecoin, and you can use those pair in to run bots. So in this example, I'll be using Zell, right? So Zell. So if you type in Zell here, make sure this is set to BTC, because that's where we have the pair Zell BTC, and click on this one, right? It'll show you this page. I'm already in this page, and this one is pretty much showing you what exactly is going on in Queuecoin right now. It'll show you um, all the transaction, all the buying and the selling that's going on, what the history of order is. It also shows you the trending of 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You can set up basically however you want it, and you can see how the trade is going on. But most importantly, you will see this right here called the grid bot. So this is the grid bot, right? So this is where you're going to set it up. So you just click on create, and then this will show there are two options to set it up. Once you say use AI strategy, or set up myself. So for beginners and for me myself personally, I would not mess with the set myself up. That means I have to input my lower price, my upper price, my grids, my quantity of the grids, blah blah. It's too much information, right? I don't want to take the chance, right? So let's use this simple method of AI strategy. So let's use this one. So in this case, it shows you um, your available balance. So for example, first of all, you have to have your BTC or your Zell as an asset there to start this. You're gonna make that. If it's not in the trading account, if it's in the main account, you're gonna transfer everything to your trading account. Once in the trading account, you will see this. So in this case, for example, I have BTC here, and then it'll ask you. So this is a slider that asks you how much do you want how much percentage you want the bot to to do a transaction on, right? So in this case, do you want to do 100% or whatever BTC that you have in your account, on your trading account? Use that, right? Or you can slide it down and say, no, I just want to have 50% of the BTC. Just use the 50% of the BTC available and just use that and don't go beyond that, or you can actually go less, or totally up to you. My case, I just went straight 100%, and you hit create. When you hit create, it'll give you an option here that, first of all, this bot works that, the way this works is it has to sell. Let's say, for example, if you just have the BTC in your account, then it will sell some of the BTCs to buy the Zell, and then it pretty much works in 50-50%. So at the end of the day, you have 50% Zell and 50% BTC, and then it makes that transaction, sell your sell your Zells to get BTC, and sometimes it buys the Zell and sell the Zell at the higher price and then buys a lower price, and that's how this whole bot works. But at the end of the day, it tries to make you profit on these transactions. That's the whole point of running this bot. So if you just have the BTC in your account, it'll say, I want to buy, I want to buy Zells first. That's how it's going to start off with. So it's going to buy some Zells, and that's how you're going to go with. So in this case, you decide what percentage you want to go with, and you hit create. And then once it's done, it'll, on your Queuecoin page or right here, you will see some transactions going on, buy some Zells and everything, right? That's all you gotta do. That's it. Rest, the bot takes care of everything, everything, right? So I'll show you my bot that's been running for quite some time. Uh, so let me go this detail right here. So in this detail, you will see that I started running this bot on the 18th. Today is the 20th. So far, it has made about 1.55% of realized profit. So by running this bot since 2 days and 6 minutes, it made me this much of profit. And basically, again, what it does is that based on what the current market is on Zelle, BTC pair, and all the transactions going on, it'll try to buy cheap and it'll try to sell at a higher price. And again, the circle just goes on and on and on, and this basically pretty much changes every time when there's a price fluctuation. So it does its own thing, and so at the end of the day, you're just trying to make a profit, right? So for 2 days, there's about 286 transactions, and this is this much profit that bot has made for me. That's it, pretty much. This is how you set it up, and you just leave it as it is. And then if you don't want to run this bot anymore, you just click on the cancel. It will cancel all the transaction that's going on in terms of buying and sell. It just cancels everything out, and you're done. Um, but importantly, is one thing to note is that you can run only one bot per pair at a time. So in case if you want to add more Zells or you want to add more BTC, let's say you're testing it out first, and let's say you say, oh, it's pretty good, it works pretty fine, let me add more Zells or BTC, you have to cancel that previous bot and create a new one. So it's a process all over again. That's it. You cannot run two bots concurrently at the same time. It has to be one bot running for one pair. Okay, so that's just something you want to keep in mind. All right, so that's all it is here. And I'll show you, if you go to your, say for example, if I go to my own Queuecoin exchange right here, I'll just show you if you want to verify that really if the bot is putting in the orders or not. So what you see here in this page, for example, if I go to Zell BTC page, these are all the orders that the bot has put for me, right? So he wants to sell high and it wants to buy low, right? So that's all it is. So depending how your transaction goes, it'll try to make you profit as much as possible. Again, it all depends how the market is fluctuating. That's about it, guys. So I hope you found this video helpful for those who want to set it up. Um, and That's about it. So if you have any questions, maybe ask me on that Discord. Again, this is very straightforward. There's nothing too It's nothing complicated, right? So I hope you found this video helpful. Um, yeah, that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate for your time. Thank you.